Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sideline.
A 9-4 season did show signs of improvement, but it wasn't good enough for fans. They do return quarterback Jaden Mayava. He has shown some talent and composure in the pocket, but USC's got work to do to get back to national relevance. Reese?
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Trojans offense will have the football first. This offense will be led by Jaden Mayava. More than 350 yards and a pair of scores in his last game. To the air, it's Mayava. Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Bowman. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. One big play, and now they've got it at the 42-yard line on first down. Running inside, it's Jordan.
Well, when we're talking USC offense, it all starts with Mayava at quarterback. We get that. But, David, we also know they've got to have balance. One thing Lincoln Riley has always done, no matter where he's been coaching offense, is making sure that they can run the football as well. The Trojans always recruit well at that position. They do well through the portal, and that's not going to be any different this season. They've got to be able to tell you.
It's never any different. Fame. But the running backs, man, they're always going to find those guys, even as a young guy, King.
Oh, a lot of space. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it up to 14.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9. They give it to him again. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. Touchdown, Trojans! Great job by the back on the option.
The offense goes as he does, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows you all of his ability on that TV.
They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. That is an efficient drive. 7 plays, 75 yards. And he found his way to the end zone from the 7 to cap it. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just can't.
Hello.
At the 14. So the Fresno State defense takes the field for the first time in this game.
Something he won't want to do that thing every year.
This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Out of the gun to give to the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Martin back to pass. Fakes the grab on the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion. Not the way they had it drawn up. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Football back in great field position.
So from his own end zone, the punt is away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the USC offense to get this drive underway. Off the play fake on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Takes the easy one to the back. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks up first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Hit the end zone. 38 seconds last.
On the ground with the counter. Finds a little bit of room. Give him a couple down to the 23. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. A shot toward the end zone. And they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Going for it all. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
One thing this team has shown early this year, it does not take them long to find their footing. They get off to fast starts. That was critical for them, winning their first game, and we've seen it here in this one too. They show up ready to go. There's no sleepwalking. I think you got to give this coaching staff a ton of credit for putting their players in good positions to have success.
Looking for blockers. Not a whole lot of room to operate on that return as the coverage unit was there and ready. Here comes the Bulldog offense out to start the drive. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down. They created a lot of breathing room with that first play of the drive. Now first down from the 39. They go to the... Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
And that's a huge play by the defense. Great job and great effort getting to the ball carrier and swatting at the football, knocking it out, and then following up for a massive fumble recovery.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Backing up and backing up on the first 2 plays. Now to try to throw it in drive on 3rd down. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. No sign of the punt team as they will go for it and try to move those chains. Here's the pressure. They get to him as he throws. And they can't make the connection on 4th down, and they'll turn it over. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. It's caught, and they're able to get him on the ground. And after that last completion, netted a big fat 0. They're looking at 2nd and 10. Goes to the option. Pulls it on the option. Knocked down for the tackle.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time, and they're able to make a quick stop.
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Fresno State will have to punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits ground at the 2 and goes into the end zone. He just missed, hitting them right in the shadow of the goalpost. It'll come out to the 20. The run inside. It's Jordan. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. As we take a look at the stats, things a little one-sided so far. First play of the period, first down here. Dropping back, it's Mayava. Quick strike complete. Still on his feet at the 45. They make the stop, but the sweet throw and catch is plenty to give him a first down. Here's the this offense with a fresh set of downs. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Working that left side now. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. Might be decision time if the defense can get a stop on 3rd down from the 45. Finding some room. And they've got it at the 33. And the Trojans, after moving the stick through the air, come to the line. They'll go to the counter plays. He works his way down to the 30-yard line before he stopped, a gain of 3.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. Under fire. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. The Bulldogs offense is on the field, ready to get this drive cranked up. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of...
Nothing but green grass down the middle. The 30, running inside the 20. Touchdown, Bulldogs. He found some open space and turned on the Jets.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field. Uses this... It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to him.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Makes the catch. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound. No matter who gets the football, we're going to run to the football hard. We're going to cage the football, be disciplined.
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. And we might as well state the obvious. 1st and 2nd down didn't work out. 3rd and very long. Escapes the pressure going right. Throwing on the run. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down. Is still on his feet. He's got enough for the 1st down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Trojans have their offense in high gear. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Looking to pass. It's Mayava. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Motion from the wide receiver. They're looking to pass from the red zone. They're setting up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. The Bulldogs will use their first timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this third down play. On third and short, the power run here. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down. Now Fresno State calls its second timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. A little release to the back. Touchdown, USC! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And he's going to bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Makes it past the marker. He's loose down the middle. The 30. He's at the 10. All the way. Touchdown, Bulldogs. Saw a crease, nothing but green grass and opportunity, and he flashed through it for 6.
And when you can get 30-plus yards out of your running back and he can make big plays like this, man, it's hard to call a lot of passes. I'm just going to feed this guy the rock.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Scanning the field, it's Mayava. Got his man down the middle. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on third and long. Creates a little space. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. And the Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Makes it past the marker. At midfield, he's got room. Well, so much for running out the clock. You get a huge play like that in your setup, maybe to put points on the board before the break. The Trojans come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Second and 3. The Trojans use their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Oh, they're after him. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Trying to cap this drive with a pass. Nobody open. He just throws it away, and it'll bring up second down. And as the first half draws near to a close, here comes the field goal unit. He slides that just inside the right upright. And now the lead is even bigger. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. We begin with Florida Atlantic taking on the number 25 team, the Florida Gators. And it's the Florida Atlantic Owls coming away with a blowout victory in what looks like a major upset. Expect major changes in the polls this week, pushing them to 1-0 on the short season. Let's check in now on some of the other action today, as the landscape in this sport truly is ever-changing. Now back over to your game inside the Coliseum. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see two offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. And with that, let's send it back to our men inside the world-famous LA Coliseum.
And the Trojans will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half, so now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to...
There he goes! The 30, at the 20. Touchdown, Fresno State. You thought they were done. They're not. They're back, baby.
And, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
Got to be smart, patient, great vision, uses all of that to get to the 29. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They feed him again. Crosses the 40. There's some room. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jordan.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
And a nice, solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive?
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Bring in the heat. And they got it.
Yeah, and see, I have no problem being aggressive near midfield. I got no problem whatsoever. You get stuffed, but I think you have to show your team, like, we're going to be aggressive. We're going to continue to try to make it, even in the second half when things are getting tight.
Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. And the Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Grab behind the line. It's McClain. Turning. Got some room. Headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Fresno State. Somehow, they got up off the deck. They fought back, and they extra point, puts them on top by 1. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the... And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. He's got the ball, and he'll try to pick up a few.
Man, those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football and you stick the quarterback and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside. He lets one fly deep. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time.
This is what can happen at times. You get the snowball effect. Everything going their way in the first half. Big lead going into halftime, but it's mistake after mistake on both sides of the ball. And that interception, David, compounds the problem.
And this defense has completely changed at the half. How about it, man? They've come out aggressive now, forcing a turnover. All the momentum on their side, and the offense gets the ball back.
Martin will throw it. Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line.
And that is such a veteran play by that defender. In cover 0, he knows the quarterback's going to have to get rid of the football quickly, so he's getting ready to jump anything that's going to be underneath. He does just that. Great job with the speed. Nice job reeling it in for the INT.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Rides the back and leaves it. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, looking to pass. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs. From the gun, the ground game. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Buried before he could blink.
I think if you're the quarterback moving forward, you need to start thinking about hot routes to your tight ends and to your running backs because of this outside linebacker. He's a guy that has shown the knack to get after the QB. When he comes blitzing, you need to have an outlet throw in your back pocket.
He'll be stopped short. It'll be 4th down, and let's see what the decision is here. Less than a yard to go for a first down, and the offense will remain on the field. They're throwing for it on 4th down. And make the catch, and the defense will force the turnover on downs. Bunch formation for these receivers. Looking for a man. It's Mayava. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Back to pass. Here's a heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. After swapping ends of the field, that gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Myers on the move. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And you got to expect this.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He fires to the left side. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. off the play fake on first down. The throw. Buys a little time with his feet. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. Martin back to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down. First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week one clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. To the air on first down. Snags it over the middle. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Operating in the red zone here on second down. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And it's good! They've stretched out the lead, and now they can't catch it with a field goal.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. Things have not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Fakes to grab. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. They'll try to run for it. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. They're going to ride this running back. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Hands it off on the counter. Clock stops momentarily as there is an injured Bulldog on the play. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Quick completion on the out. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Trojans are marching down the field.
Why am I upset alert?
Delay to the back. It's Miller. They got 5 yards on the play. 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down. It's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. He rifles one deep to the
Oh my God. Oh. He's OBJ. He's OBJ. He's OBJ reincarnated. Oh my. He's OBJ reincarnated. What the? Mason. He's OBJ. He's OBJ, bro. Mason, I found OBJ, bro. I found OBJ.
That's the only thing I worry about. Make sure you get yourself mentally right.
He caught that. He caught that.
What a play call in a 2-minute situation. They find the shot opportunity. They take advantage of it, flipping the field. They've now put themselves in a chance to come back and win this thing.
No, he was wide open.
To the air on second down. Throws to the tight end. Connection to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 20.
Offense, please, man. We need to score here.
Threatening to score. Running
Let's go.
inside. It's Miller.
Damn, ref, face mask.
Nothing.
Oh my god. We have to get this first game. Oh my. If we don't get this first down, we lose to Fresno State. Bro. Or.
On fourth
Yes.
down, they're taking to the air.
Come on.
Fires to
No! No!
It's
No!
incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection.
Please, 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 please.
It's a draw.
Oh my.
Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. They'll go right back to the run. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Maybe some room here. Past the 50.
Oh.
At the 30. 10. Touchdown ball.
Mason.
He broke.
Yo, we just lost to Fresno State. Oh.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking to throw, it's Mayava. Here comes the heat.
Oh my god.
And down he goes. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running.
We just lost to Fresno State.
Play for this defense, putting them in reverse, getting the quarterback on the ground, and they better get ready again. Look at this offense. They're right back on the
Oh,
he's
oh,
going to take a
come
shot
on.
at the DB.
You underthrew him!
And that is the last
Oh
thing they
my
needed.
god.
Defense ends this game in style.
Mason.
Coming up with a turnover, and now they can just kneel it
Mason,
out.
we lost, bro.
Their
We
work
lost,
here
bro.
is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
No way. There's no way. Oh. We actually just lost to Fresno State. Wow.